So, white people, this is my concern. So, you, as a collective whole of people, thought all of this time that the poverty, the living conditions, all of these negative things were affecting only black people. You really thought that. You thought that, you believed that, right? So then here comes the frightening news of TikTok being banned and Red Note allowing for ex TikTokers to come over. And Chinese people are saying, well, we don't really want you here, but we would like to find out why you're coming over here. Because you never wanted to come over here before. And Red Note is not new, it's been out for some time. So why now? So then you start explaining to yourself, to the Chinese people, that, oh, this and that's happening, and our rent is this, and our rent is that, and, we're all these things that you never knew. Things that the Chinese don't have to deal with. Things that their government does not put them through. Then you realize, well, wait a minute. I thought these things were only happening to black people. I didn't know that. I thought you it's happening to me, a white person. The Chinese are living better than me, and I don't think it's right. And so now you're all in your feelings, crying, coming on here, wanting somebody to feel sorry for you. But I have news for you: black people don't feel sorry for you whatsoever. We don't have empathy for you. You didn't have it for us. So, I mean, what exactly do you expect to get by coming on to TikTok crying about your living conditions and the fact that you do live in a third world country and your government has never cared about you? And that most of all, the Chinese people, not just the Chinese people, but every other country outside of the US, the people are living better than you in the United States. Yeah. And thanks to TikTok, now all of the other countries can see that all along they knew. The United States is not only a third world country, but the rest of the countries on this planet are laughing at the white American citizens. Not the black ones, because they knew the black ones already knew, but the white ones. And the question now is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You're going to cry? You're going to zoom over to China? I think that China should close their doors on white Americans because, like, you're not even from there and you're not a person of color and you never liked the Chinese. So why the hell are you flocking over to China for? Go back to where you came from. Go back to Europe. Yeah, maybe they'll have the door open for you there. But I don't feel like China should let you come into their country because, you know, white Americans have a habit of trying to go over and take over and colonize and commit genocide. And I know the Chinese, they don't want that in their country. They don't. So maybe they will decide that, look, we're getting too many white Americans over here. We might have to just close our borders to that because we don't want that. So I would like to know why not one white American on TikTok has said, "Oh, black people were trying to tell us this. Black people were right. We white people were wrong because we thought It was only happening to them. So, yeah, I'm waiting for that. Now, there is one thing that you might consider, white Americans, is what your ancestors told our ancestors is that you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Question is, who's going to build your fucking boots?